Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there. Mabu, hey everybody, it's your boy Matty-Rants. How you doing? What's up? What's going on? Are the buns intact? They're intact. Round to the left, round to the right, round. These are not installments. That's my hair. Listen, we're talking about Drag Race Philippines today, season 2, episode 4, Snatch Game. Already? I'm kind of here for it as the results I'm good with. But yeah, it was a fun episode, not too heavy on the drama, even though some girls needed to be addressed. Situations that happened last week were resolutions resolved. Untucked had me cackling down. The first half of it, the last half was just very serious. And I have a special place with Dee Dee in that position, not for other stuff in the episode, but in what she had gone through before I can relate, with Dee Dee. But I was here for it. A very delicious runway indeed. I liked it. We had a good time today. I hope you're going to have a good time with me as well. Do me a favor. Hit that like button now that you're in the door. Wave in the 4-4. All you heard was Papa Don't. That's a Biggie song. But yes, hit that like button now that you're in here, and I appreciate you so much for tuning in. Now, I'm going to give some announcements along with my social medias as far as what's going to happen this weekend on this channel as well as Sunday. Hopefully, we have everybody available like they were supposed to be for this past Sunday. There this Sunday for the panel, but we'll get to that in a second. So let me do my social medias first, and then we'll go ahead and start this up. It's at Matty-Rants everywhere except for X, which is at the Matty-Rants. You can find that in the description down below. It's a Linktree link, so if you just grab it and press it and squeeze it, you have juice. But really, it'll just take you all to my social media spaces and places, including Patreon, which I also included as a separate link if you want to see reactions like I do for each and every season, franchise, and other show that I cover, such as Chucky Season 3, which will be added in October. I do reactions on my Patreon for as low as $1 a month. That's not the Disney Channel logo. $1 a month, 368 plus videos. Enjoy, please. Tune into the Patreon. It's another way to support the channel. And I already have this episode posted. So if you haven't seen my reaction yet, it is available there now, immediately. Post haste. Right after this, though. Right after this. Bookable on Cameo. I did a request earlier. Shout out to you, baby. It was in the dead of the night when I did it with Mamu Chan. They requested for Mamu, and he was a good boy, so he was able to be a part of that Cameo request. I think Mamu also likes the attention as well. I'm starting to realize that my cat wants me to film him more often, but we'll get there. Yeah, but book me for Cameo for any special request. I have another one that I have to do, and I'm excited to do. Get ready for that one because I read what it was and just I like to gear myself up. I like to do them personal. I want everybody's to be the same. So book me on Cameo. Feral Kitty, there you go. You're more than welcome. Listen, it's been a very, very crazy 24 hours for me as you already know. I had to go to the doctor myself. I had to take Mamu Chan to the vet. He is fine. He is fine. He is well, but they had that little tapeworm scare. So they gave him some extra stuff, which of course Maddie wasn't prepared for. And then, of course, I went to the doctor to get my knee looked at, and I have a follow-up visit coming up soon just to make sure that everything is okay because right now it's still in pain, but it's not as bad as it was before. Like I can walk, but every now and then I have to stop and take a moment because it's like, whew, my knee. So we're trying to figure out if he needs surgery or not. And my doctor's trying to do everything they can for that not to be the case. And I am too. But I need to make sure my knee is good before this concert and my birthday. Listen. So for those of you who are wondering, we're good over here. My child is expensive though, and I'm getting sick of it. And I'm like, look, I don't know what you ate. I don't know what is going on and what happened. You're an indoor cat. I'm thinking it may have been left over from when I went to my first vet visit and we couldn't get a stool sample. So that's probably what it is. So yeah. Yeah, Joyce, I'm getting there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, clearly. But listen, I got my request for renewal of my lease, so we're definitely going to be doing that another year over here. I'm really thankful to have this place so I can continue doing videos with every single one of you, listening to my lives, listening to my edited videos, everything and then some. So seriously, appreciate everybody who's tuning in. I know we don't always agree, but for those of you who can understand the agree to disagree and move forward without insulting me or finding passive ways to jab at me by bringing other reviewers or other people into the conversation, I certainly can appreciate. I block girls that try it. I block people who want it and need to have that energy to fight. I'm not about that. I don't want to do all that because I'm extra. Okay. The girls will tell you. So I don't want to do the back and forth. And that's why I just immediately remove a lot of stuff that happened last week. I was a little disappointed on with some people that got in my chat once I had a special guest up in here. And so it deters me from wanting to do that again if I'm going to have that kind of pushback, right? Where we're playfully talking, but if some people take it to the next extent where it becomes disrespectful, I'm not going to have that on here. Okay. I'm really getting sick of me just going, sure, y'all can just say what you, no. If it's fucking with me, it's fucking with me, right? So let's chill out on that. Let's have a good time this week. Understand that we may not look at things the same way, but the opinion is still valid. I've been doing this for years. It's not my first rodeo. If you don't like that, if you need me to agree with you at all points in time in this conversation, wrong channel. That's what this is for, okay? Respect you, you respect me, even with every mean them any harm, and I hope they all do well in life. I hope that cat's past that mess and whatever else is going on in the other words, but I don't really take it to the streets like some of these people out here do with the and folks and you and this and that. I'm not. So please respect the channel, respect the chat, respect the comment section. I already saw 3 people dip out. That lets me know that I'm already talking that good stuff. You see what I'm saying? So before I even do the tip jar in the situation, I want it to be very clear, very clear. This program, this one right here that I've been doing, YouTube, hear me out. It's a program for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. All the opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are the personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Matty-Rants. It's a Tony Braxton cut, and have a good mood. Yeah. Ooh. Someone's gonna. I know I didn't hear you meow. Mamu-chan? Mom, what? Do you hear my child? Is that just me? Where are you? What do you want? Do you want to say hi? Well, come here. We'll come on then. You got me with the cutoff shirt, baby. You trying to expose me to the kids. Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. All right. There you go. Yep. Every time. Every time. Okay. It's starting early. It's starting early. See, that's what I get for singing, because that attracts him a lot of the times when I go into full character. He'd be like, Daddy. But listen, if y'all want to drop a little tippy poo in my jar to help out a single father of one in the arms of an angel. Rent's due on the first. You don't have to for participation, but it's honestly appreciated, sincerely, especially since you got so much expensive. You looking at all the lights back here. That's what you want to get to. It's PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App, $5MattyRants, Venmo, Matty-Rants. Why were you meowing? You okay? Goodness gracious. I am a nervous new parent. Okay, let me just tell you, every time he burps or something weird happens, I'm like, what's going on? I'm WebMDing or whatever is Google for cat problems, and I find out that I'm over, thinking it. So I just love him. But thank you for the super chat, Crash. Hey, Maddie, I really like Valerie and Bleeker on the panel last week and hope you got your tapeworms. Oh, God, you're a bitch. It's the opposite of that. Thank you. But thank you, Crash, for the tip. Yeah, I love me some Valerie, and Bleeker is my baby, one of my best friends in my life. I just was so tired after the vet and like dealing with the doctor too that I just was like, y'all, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. You want to get down? Please tell me you want to get down now. You want me to still hold? You're heavy. You just have to eat, don't you? You just have to eat. I told you he wants to be a part of this too much. And I'm like, so I guess, yeah, we're going to have to get a cat channel going. It's 107 degrees in Houston, Texas right now. So wherever you're at, if it's cool, send me a breeze. I need it badly. Um, Feels like 113. Jesus Christ. Oh, the humidity is not as bad as yesterday, though. Can I put you down now, Bubba? Can I put you down? I need to start the show. Oh, you about to do a jump run. Nope. I'm putting you down kindly. You know you love to do this. Hold on, y'all, because he was trying to do a. There we go. Say bye, Mamu. I saw exactly what you were about to do. So I have learned his actions when he wants to do a what's it called? A vault. There we go. Vaulting off of my body. For any cat owner, you know what I'm referring to. The cat vault. I'm talking about you. Yes, I am. This thing here gets right on my shoulder. And he be boom. And I get all of the back claw in me. And so I felt you. I knew where you were going with this. You will not get me. Mm. Listen, shout out to everybody in California. I don't know if that hurricane is still affecting y'all. Then the earthquake happened while Valerie was on the live with us on Sunday. It's been a little cray cray. On top of all these tropical storms pulling up wherever you're at. I hope you're doing well and I hope you're safe. So listen, today's episode is Snatch Game, and that's what we're going to talk about. The runway was actually really good. I enjoyed this runway. And you know what? I'm not mad at the winner. I'm not mad at the winner. I kind of agree with this week's decisions, both the beginning and the end of it all, if you really want to go there. Plus, I'm going to show you some foretelling of this episode, as well as how somebody's attitude, I see, they gave her a kind edit. They gave Verushka a very kind edit. I'm going to be very honest with you, because the way certain things played out this episode, I said, there's more to this. There's more to this. I don't think it was, let's just sit down and that's that. Because, like, even the way you left, bitch, oh no, I don't think so. I don't think so. No, you got a very kind edit, Teeth. You did. I'm going to start calling her Lanathia. Levels. Barushka leaks with them teeth. Bitch, I'm over here watching this episode going, interesting how they played this up to where Mama had a whole attitude. Then on top of it, on Untucked, they literally were talking about her through the first portion of the episode. This and that and ooh. And then all of a sudden, that's how you I said they were very kind because some things we didn't see. And I'm glad the girl still called you out, because Ovi, see you next Tuesday. God, that's my sis right there. Claimed you and you tried to deflect and it was not working for you, Miss Mama. At the same time, now that Verushka's gone, I'm a little upset. I'm gonna tell you why. I needed at least 2 more episodes of her nonsense. And I'm like, this is episode 4 and she's already gone. I needed 2 more episodes of that delusional bitch. So I'm a little sad. I am happy. I was like, yes, yeah, because the lip sync proved it. At the same time, I wanted 2 more episodes of the foolery, and I'm mad she had to go home so soon. So I will say that there was, it just was, I was like, something is not, that was me. Something is not with how this edit played for her, and then the way she left, and I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. Let's go ahead and start this up, kids. Listen, and this is the first. I feel like we should start giving this a name whenever I do my thumbnail. Something fell. Mamu, something fell. What, son? Where are you? Oh, okay. Never. Okay. Sorry. Excuse me. This cat, I swear to God. I have 2 cardboard boxes that I have sitting on top of each other. and I forgot to put them down because he's obsessed with the cardboard boxes. Those who told me that cats love cardboard boxes, you were right. I bought a bunch of toys. I'm stupid. This young man knocked them hoes down, and I see him carrying his mouse, and he's hopping on top of him like he's doing some jungle gym. Back to the show. This is the first. We got to do a marker. We got to say something about these when I do my markers for this. We'll give a name for them. We're gonna parking lot this moment here. Look at Verushka in this picture while everybody's got their hands in except her. This will happen again. You cannot play victim and then give this energy. You cannot play the, I'm not doing nothing. We're not doing this today, young lady, sir, ma'am, fellow. We're not. So I clocked that and I was like, why is her hand not in there? I thought she liked all these people. Not really. Is this why no one follows her back and she blocked out the cast? Because that's what the girls are saying online. Let me stop talking. Let me start talking. I just wanted to, once again, I'm gonna say this, Dee Dee, you be getting away with murder. Not really murder, but you know what I mean. Dee Dee is very much a part of a lot of the drama that was happening between Cat and Miss Jade. Okay, she was definitely holding hands and gaslighting, not gaslighting, but more so putting that battery in her back the entire time when they were doing this full moment here. And again, she does not find herself placed in this situation here. I also found it interesting how Miss Mama had a moment in Untucked, and it pulled me into Dee Dee a little bit with some of the stuff that she's still dealing with, and maybe that Cat brings out those insecurities that she doesn't like. I was studying this today, kids. I was watching. Listen, we're gonna get to the next part of this when these two talk because it was weird, but when the girls still believe and say, and I agree with this statement that Verushka should not have won last week, but I gave it to Jade. What Valerie said it was it Valerie? Yeah. Val? Was it Val? Was it Jiggly? I think no, Val. Yeah. Said Bernie should have got it. I should have said the Christmas Queens in general should have been a team challenge. And the team was in the bottom, in my opinion. But she said I was not offended at all when they said I don't deserve to win. Okay? Okay? She said, but I'm going to get this next badge and the girls could be mad about it. Now, when I tell you the beginning of your end, you said, I don't put my hand in for you hoes. You didn't congratulate me because you said somebody else should win. Fuck you, bitches. But I still love y'all. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. All right. Let's move on through, Verushka. Jade is a woman, okay? Jade, don't hurt us, girl. This is just the workroom. Miss Thing put on a maxi dress with a little slit up top, and she said, "Pal, what you doing? What's up?" Full throttle. I live for Miss Jade. Whew, Verushka's in the shop. Move out the way, sister. Look like you're about to decorate or dress somebody poorly. Let's start running this through on a level of at the beginning of this time and so forth and so far. Okay. The beginning of this apology was interesting. The middle was weird. The end was cool. And I was happy that it happened. But I do want to verify that some things were not given today in this apology, and some things were not received in the same breath. So, Cat, watch how I do this. She said, I do want to apologize about what had happened in the previous episode in terms of losing their temper, the way they were acting, and how everybody received that, as well as apologizing to Jay directly for losing their temper on them, and brought up the fact that it's just because of a lot of reasons, you know, people paint me as this villain, this evil person, and I'm not. And whenever it gets brought to me, this bullshit, and it's from you, and I'm thinking, oh, we're good, I reacted. She's like, you can be open with me. I said, okay. Okay. I mean, low key, we could, I mean, Jade is might as well be Lucky P, and you calling it Peace to Mateo. Captivating Jocelyn Hernandez, because you know Jocelyn can say the word. Never mind. But like, it's like all she want to do is just be in the club again. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. This lets you know I watch Jocelyn's Cabaret. Jade's like, I'm not holding a grudge. But when it got to the point, when it got to the part when it came to, well, Verushka's the one who brought it up, and that's why I'm a little bit more upset. And Verushka then immediate deflect. I don't know how it got turned back to this, but it still got turned back to this. It still came back to this level. You were just teasing a little? So glad I don't have my point to get broken down today. Bitch, hold on, sister. Run the tape back. You were mad that Ovi was taking the spotlight from you, who was the winner, and you don't like Ovi in general because you're fake. Like, let's just be very clear. You do the whole, you're my sister, we're your sister. No, you're bullshit. Bullshit. I don't believe you. I don't. You always do some Jim Halpert shit and turn to the camera like you know what's up. Also, better yet, and this is the thing, Verushka, you be breaking that fourth wall so much, sister. Like, you did it in the argument that you and Ovi had in the following moment after Snatch Game. You kept turning to, oh, so your production now, girl, and then turns to the people. We're doing a reality TV show, sister. Like, what are you doing here? Like, you're very too much on all the time. Like, you're not the fan favorite you think you are. Let's continue. Do you think that was just teasing? Mind you, Ovi, you did jump in here for the second. I mean, it was between Kat and Jade, but when Jade brought Verushka into it and Verushka was about to then flip it on Jade, Ovi, in my opinion, felt that Cancer energy because the girls know she's not a fighter. She will sometimes get messy because she wanted to bring up that stuff about Kat. Let's call it. I'm being fair. She was a little messy for that. See how right, you blocked today. But like, she wanted to make sure, oh, since we're tagging, we're going to just tag. All right. I was here for it. Aniki. Hello, baby. Hi, Maddie. Today's my 39th birthday, and I'm at Disneyland. Oh, my God. Happy birthday to you. Jealous you're at Disneyland. I could use a trip like that. I hope you have a wonderful, magical time at Disney. Enjoy all the rides. If you see Gaston, if he's not really giving, don't give him anything. And I don't know what other Disney character that you'll see that wasn't in a racist cartoon from the 1990s and back. I'm kidding. It's really from the 70s and back, 60s and back. Walt Disney was still alive. Did you hear about him? I'm not going to do it today. Happy birthday, love. I didn't do a song, but I did a rant for you. See what happened? Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But like, seriously, happy birthday, babe. Happy birthday. Casey, I don't think I showed your super sticker. Thank you, babe. Appreciate you. Drewski, thank you for the super chat. Demonstrating Rachel Dolezal. No. I mean, God, can you imagine what Rachel Dolezal's house must have smelled like? All of the collections of hair that didn't belong to her scalp, nor was her like type or build. Like all of it just sitting. I know her closet like smelled like that one, like, baby, please. I have this theory about how that lady's house looked and smelled. I know she wasn't clean. Like, you could just tell Rachel wasn't clean. You just tell she wasn't clean. And don't bring Sean King into this argument with his I'm here for the people, but I'm really here for the check. Ooh. Anywho, back to this. Sis, the issue between them escalated because of what you did, which is the tea. And that was my point last week for those who could hear me. With the way you told me, it was as if I bullied her. Now, this is the moment where I was like, Jade, what are we doing? And also, notice what Dee is doing. Like, Matilda, I understand. She's not really a part of this, like, sort of situation. But with Dee having a grudge against Kat, her being in this moment with this situation, with what's going on, but also not liking Verushka in the same moment because she sees she's messy as hell as well. There's a lot happening with many variables to each expression that's taking place here today. But also, I find it interesting that you're sitting here making this point, when in reality, I would have said, well, why were you sitting behind Jade the entire time with an argument that I was having with her? And here you are saying, don't back up. Keep going, girl. I'm just saying, I'm just saying no one is clocking her, but okay, that's fine. Like, as much as I'm like Verushka girl, but I'm like, Dee, bitch, you was right there too. You was a part of that whole situation. Matilda sat her ass back in that moment. You were a part of it. Now, the whole I wanted to find out if I was bullying you. I was like, okay, this is interesting. Let's see where this is going. Jade still kept that point, and I'm thinking to myself, was it a miscommunication even there? Was it her actually believing that? Was it her still saying, yeah, that's right, because it's associated with the bullying that I had in school? Not saying that you're a bully, but that made me feel that way. I got so confused. I was like, oh my God, this isn't happening again. This isn't happening again. I thought we got that out, or we were at least on a path to that's not what had happened, but I felt that way because of what took place. Look, I got nervous. Now, after just apologizing, then she's like, "Oh, really? Actually, I wish I could she wanted to take the whole thing back." So it's really that we actually just don't click. And I was thinking to myself, "Oh my God, it's about to go down again. It's about to be a feud." But then once we got that little moment, and Cat had to throw a couple jabs, boop, 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 few. It was, I feel that I am bullying you if you feel that I'm bullying you. So I'm sorry, really. I said, okay. Okay. Jay received. And then Cat, I'll just be more careful. And I see you're a little sensitive. That's what it is. I'm a little bit that girl. So, and then they kissed. Trans rights. Nothing, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. All right. Okay, cool. Well, we need a resolution. Aaliyah was in the room. Oh, I miss you. Yeah, all right. Actually, I needed to Beyonce. Trans is beautiful, right? But no, it is. But I'm just saying, and trans rights for real, for real. But I was like, well, damn. That was boop, 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 done. All right. Next. Like, uh, it was a lot. Listen, we are family. Not them kissing full on the lips when Jade said she was going to keep boundaries. I mean, after all that, there was no consent before the kid. Well, listen, while we're being funny about it, and I hate to be that girl, that dude, that who, that what, that they, that them, bitch, listen to me. This was my first thought when I was doing the reaction, and I probably said it for those who watched already. I was like, when Bernie was hopping on top of her and Untucked and slamming into her, I said, now Jay better not come up in here the next day. I'm bruised. This bitch over here done slammed into me and reminded. I'm not even trying to be funny. To me, the first thing I thought about was, girl, now is this okay? Or is it because of the situation at the time when bitch Bernie was hopping on her? It was funny, but I got nervous because I was like, oh, girl, what if she goes to sleep and wakes up? It's like, whoa, what happened? And it's something else. I got nervous. I don't know. They apologized. So I want to take it as it is what it is. Christian, if she does, I will gag. I will gag. Because that's the first thought I had. I was like, damn, she's jumping into her kind of hard. And Bernie's funny and all that. And we're all here for it. But what if the next day it's like, no, that's not what had happened? I'd be like, what? I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but I got nervous. I was like, not Bernie. Please don't let Bernie come off like an ass, because I love Bernie. And I hate when they don't give Bernie a lot of screen time. Blink twice, Rue, if you're in the body. Because at this point, I'm assuming that you were a subject in Get Out, and the tea was good, apparently. I don't know what's going on with Rue and these. They have me tied down to a table. I have to talk to you kids, but it's nice she's doing all these. It's really great, So, Mama Pow, I don't like this outfit, not one bit, but love Mama Pow, right? Our mini challenge is a game, and it's a folk game out in the Philippines. And I'm kind of hyped about this because I have played this game poor. And I talk about it in my reaction, but I went to this private school for some bit of time when my dad was like really doing well with money. And we'd have like International Day every year, every year. And so it's one of those schools where they're like, basically it's everybody's white and there's like 5 black kids and there's like like one of each from each minority. That's unfortunately that was my entire elementary until I get to like middle school, and then that changed up, thank God. So we all had to come in and represent different countries. Okay, many a times they always would give the black kids some country in Africa. T one year we had Philippines and somebody had it. And this was a game that we played. And I thought it was a gag when I saw it because I was like, oh my God, I know what this is. I don't know why that tickled me. I was like, oh, I know what this is. I played the game. It is about like keeping that beat and that rhythm. So I do feel some kind of way about how some of the girls were screaming, because that's the whole point of doing the dance. You have to keep it set, that it picks up speed. So like, when you're screaming and you can't hear the sticks, the bamboo hitting and tap, I was like, girl. See, I double dutch. So for me, this was fun. I was like, okay, I caught on to it really quick as a kid. And I was a double dutch guy because my mama liked jump rope. So we always used to play like that. But you know, I thought it was a cute mini challenge. I loved it. I thought it was adorable. But I was also like, what's going on today? Like, what's happening here? Like, like, "Wah!" Like they kept screaming. I would have been mad, bitch. I'd have been hot. I would have been hot. I would have been hot. I'd have been hot. I'd have been hot. I'd have been hot. But yeah, we did this. So we did it. We did it. And it was like a really fun moment. I was just like, oh my God, this is what we're doing. Stop it. Like, stop. Stop. But yeah, we did this in school. I don't even know why, but I didn't even have the Philippines. I had some, what country did I have that year? I had to make banana bread. What country was that? Why did I make banana bread? That was my thing. I brought food. It was the weird school. It was a Christian school too, so like I got to play Jesus. Oh, I wonder if God's gonna have a conversation with me when my time is up. Oh. You know nothing of me then, son. Nothing of me. I was a child. But listen, hey, here come the pit crew. God bless the pit crew. Da, da. Listen, we got a new one here today. Oh, okay. God bless the pit crew. Woo! Listen, everybody fine. God bless them. Tall one, short one, wide one, small one. Everyone's. Listen, this was a fun moment. Like we all had a good time with this one. It was a cackle. I'm still mad though, because if that had been me, I would have been pissed. Bitch, I'm sitting here trying to do this whole dance. Clack, clack, jumping right on in, sister. And then all of a sudden, ah, y'all screaming, I can't hear nothing. Bernie was sick. Talking about, bitch, I would have aced this. Matilda wins the mini challenge again. Consistency. This baby wins the mini challenge 45 seconds in. It's a great screenshot. You can't be mad at me for this. Like, you cannot be mad at me for this screenshot. You can't. You can't. You can't. I'm sorry. You can't listen. I was like, right. I was like, oh, this, yes. Listen, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We have 125 plus of you here. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in today. It's your boy Matty-Rants. Please do me a huge favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe, become part of this Rant Pack family. And if you would also do me a favor and drop a tip in my jar with paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. Anything and everything is super, super appreciated. And I appreciate y'all so much for being here. But that thumbs up button must have. It's a must have, must have. So thank y'all for tuning in. moving forward here through the review, continuing on, they even had the pit crew member jump up and start to do the dance. I said, oh, which way about? I said they just want to see it move. this had nothing to do with him enjoying the game. They just wanted to see it move. Okay. Personally, that's none of my business. My focus would have been on the chest. If the chest is going up and down at the same time, I'd have been like, Lord, have mercy. I'm a chest man, chest and arms guy. I'm a chest and arms guy. But listen, I've been like, it's getting warm. But yeah, Matilda won, and Cat once again for a funny, shady confessional. Hunty's collected 60,000 pesos. Only 20,000 pesos left. It's like she has a Rue badge. Bitch, as much as I don't agree with everything you said and everything that you've said, but I got to give it up to captivating Kenya Moore here. The jokes are funny. She's fucking funny when she's not trying, like just random conversation questions being asked. Like, really, girl? She has all this money. She might as well have won the mini maxi challenge by now. Bitch, she's funny. I have to give her some coots. Almost like a queen of comedy. I mean, she could tour with Monique, Adele Givens, and them. She could paint her face. I mean, she's done it before. Hey. Not captivating cat for Queens of Comedy. Listen, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to belie any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. That deserves a tip, y'all. That joke was funny. Do me a favor. All of it is by Matty-Rants. Oh. I found it so ironic when Ariana Grande is like, the light is coming. I'm like, where? You don't believe in that. Daniel, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, babes. Matilda is now the queen of many challenges. That part. Well, actually, it should be Miss Mama who won Drag Race Italia season 1, since she didn't win any challenges and she still won the competition. She still won the damn show. That's the real queen of the mini challenges. If Matilda wins the competition with no wins and many challenges, she will forever be the supreme. I found it funny. She's a hoot sometimes. They're told it's Snatch Game. And guess everybody, you're going to be so proud of me, especially for my Filipino audience members. I looked up every single person who was not an American that I would have no idea who they are. I looked up everybody. I did YouTube videos and I did like a little background, like a little light research. Don't be proud of that part. The light part, I know it takes away from the power of the first part of my statement. But understand, I actually looked up these people because I knew about Manny Pacquiao's mother. I knew about her. That was like, yeah, got it. Everybody else was a different story. And then I realized, oh, they did all social media influencers. Well, most of them did. Like, Jay did a social media influencer, and then Matilda did one as well. At the same time, not really a social media influencer. Bernie did one too, but I'm like, were they on social media before they did music? Because I saw music videos from folks. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it got a little too deep divey for me. And I was like, what am I watching? But yeah, I did a little bit of research today because I wanted to make sure that when I was talking about it, wasn't like, well, this is who made me laugh and then end of sentence, but more so I paid attention to what they were doing with their physical, like, makeup and body language, all of that. So I tried a little bit. I want to show them I care. You two put me back in the algorithm, stop playing with me. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the love. Drop a tip. Let's go. Now, the category is for the runway. Ooh la lam realness, which I have rounded out in being sort of like the tasty menu optional, like stuff food that's good for them. Traditional dishes, I would assume, that are Filipino dishes that are good eats for them. Me not looking at a note. But yes, I believe, yeah. So food, okay, good food, food couture. What would I do? Oh, well, shit, that's difficult because I love food. Like I'm hungry right now. I made a Belgian waffle last night at 11:30 p.m. Dishes you pair with rice base. Well, there were a lot of dishes that were paired with rice and some like for Miss Jade's dish. I know she did puto, which is not the word that we know it for in other language, but is a it's like this like sort of like I think it's like this rice that has this cheese on top or whatever. I got the pictures too. Oh, speaking of which, I got pictures of the food. Look at me. Oh my God, I was doing stuff today. I was proud of me. So yes, I also included the food and what it's supposed to look like. Rice cake. There we go. With this, okay? Yes, look at me. I know. Like, who am I? Who is this guy? He cares? Not really. Yes, I do. I'm poor. I fucking care. Help! Help! Seriously. But no, I got the food dishes to go with it. I did. I did. I did. Crash. Pizza thinks she's Miss Continental Breakfast with with that waffle. Okay, so listen. Actually, if now that you say it, Crash, pizza cake, duh, I would literally do a wedding cake and I would do it in tiers. So that would be kind of what my whole thing would be. But that's not like my love of my life though. Like if I really want to do my love of my life, I'd be like sorbet. I would somehow have to get like some really cool looking like outfit and do like strawberry and lemon sorbet. That would be it, girl. That'd be that good. That'd be so hot to try. But no, if it was really like me thinking about it and branding wise, I would do totally a wedding cake. Tier for tier. First tier up top, fascinator. Second tier is this. It would be so avant-garde. And then the bottom tier, it would still like perfectly like sit on the ground. And I would walk in and it'd be like you couldn't see my feet, so that like I'm rolling. And then totally stealing it, totally stealing it. But remember when Serta Jean opened up that dress and it was like boom? Yeah, yes. I'm stealing that. And as well as the back, and I'm stealing Selena STD's idea when she turned around, the back of her cake was open. That was adorable. Here's how I would do it. Walk down, full moment, opened it up. Then I let the confetti and all like one of those cakes that has all that in between, and just pour out like a whole bunch of confetti and like all these balls and stuff like pouring out like it's gumballs and shit. Very much that. And I just walk out the cake and it'd be giving legs and ass. That would be the look. So there you go. if if I were to do it, that's how I would go down for sure. I would like to do a waffle look, but I would do it more so because I love Leslie Knope and I love waffles because waffles are everything. I love waffles. So proud of myself. I made cinnamon waffles last night. Okay, what y'all got me excited thinking about this category. See. Okay, no. Listen, Mama Pow steps into the workroom here. We're gonna go over some of the people versus. I don't want to say that I'm skipping and I'm not skipping, but I'm kind of like we don't have to sit and see everybody's faces for what they were talking about, but go over some of the characters that everybody wanted to be, right? But then talk about the bad decisions that Dee Dee was about to make because, yes, bad decision maker Dee Dee is. Bad decision maker. Aaron, that's my brother's name. Thank you for the Tiffy Poo on PayPal. I appreciate you, my love. Let me read this note. Thank you for always giving me my home country franchise so much love. Sending you hugs from Canada. I need them to make an announcement soon for Canada, like quickly, or somebody. Dee Dee a fool for her thoughts today. Now, Sass Girl, I have seen videos. This person has a very interesting. I have so many questions for y'all. Okay, so this version of Sassa Girl was not the first thing I saw. I saw Sassa Boy, Sassa Girl in this music video. I was like, what the fuck is this? Then I got to a TikTok video and I was like, huh? And then I saw some like compilation video on YouTube. Okay. So I figured social media influencer plays characters or a character-esque situationship. That's where Matilda was going. So, okay. We'll see. Make me laugh. I don't know this person, but let's go. Right? Okay. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Now, Arizona Brandy wanted to do Adele. Okay, so I caught the music part then. That's what it was. I saw clips of the skits, like this really weird, like dramatic one too. That was interesting. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? It had like these weird cutscenes and stuff. I was like, what? But the music is what I saw and I thought was interesting. And then they had this sort of making of part of the video that was really weird. I don't know. It was interesting. Girl, we're gonna let me. I don't want to say nothing. Let me get to Snatch Game because I have not laughed that hard at nonsense because it wasn't funny, but it was hilarious. It wasn't Adele at all, but it was hilarious. Now, Mommy Dionysia Pacquiao here is Manny Pacquiao's mother, who, if you don't know who Manny Pacquiao is, he's a famous boxer. Okay. I grew up watching boxing. I know Pacquiao, right? She's had an interesting run, and this was fun research. Bitch, I didn't realize that she's like tabloid queen central, like, and she's always doing something. She's always doing something. Like, one more time, always doing something. She's in the middle of somebody's argument. Got some trouble for something. Blah, blah, blah. There's a lot going on with her. Okay, I even saw this video of her singing on some show, and it was the best. I know she's a lot. She's a lot. Okay, so oh my god. Why I have one thing to say, and this is just from me doing a quick YouTube search and trying to figure out where Verushka was on her impersonation radar. Why didn't she put a hex on anybody? That's one of the first clips I saw that had over 6.8 million views. Is Manny Pacquiao in a boxing match with somebody, and his mom is out in the audience, literally doing spells or what? I'm kind of gagged a bit that was not like even I was watching. I was like, that's literally huh? So I was like, why didn't she do that? Like, she kept talking about the airport. I saw that bit. I was like, oh, okay. But I don't know. She stood and we'll get there. We'll get there. God, cat, the way I assumed you were gonna play somebody like it was a Juneteenth holiday, but instead you played somebody who I had a fun time researching as well. And yes, we'll get to you in a second. Mira Joy Belmonte. Oh, bitch. I was gagged how well she is. Now, exactly, Daniel. She looks just like Cat. So it was like, it kind of worked in her favor. Like, because Mama is a robot. Listen, I saw, hold on. There was this clip of her I saw that was so funny. And it was like she wasn't doing anything wrong. It's just she's like, I don't know. It was like she was talking about her reelection. And it's the way she was like speaking of herself and how she was very like, I don't know. I get why Mary Joy was used in the situation because I can see it. And she's not totally a robot, but kind of like it's something about, I don't know, it's the way she was moving. I was like, damn, Cat's doing a really good job. Because once I looked her up, I was like, oh, okay, she kind of okay, kind of deep. Um, so listen. Let's talk about Dee Dee. Now, Dee Dee Marie Holiday is doing the opposite of Dee Dee Marie Holiday is doing the opposite. Oh, Matt, no, I don't want to say it. Is it me? I'll go there. Dee Dee Marie Holiday is like the yin and yang of course, the cat situation, except she's on the white side of that spectrum because Mama is really determined to play a white woman and do it horribly. Dee Dee, you sat over here and walked on this good Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, excuse me, and said, I'm going to do Jennifer Coolidge, which you didn't do at all. At all. But then what really made this bad is you wanted to do Meryl Streep, babe. And I had to include this tag. And I've been wondering why no one has done Meryl. You answered the question. Ah, saith you. Open your mouth and speaketh, said the mule. Yee-haw, donkey ass. What is wrong with you? I don't want to say you're not talented, but like, do you want to talk about it? Because, bitch, when we got to Snatch Game and I watched you put on 2 different wigs and take your dress and over the shoulder it and call it Snatch, fuck you, bitch. I was like, that was lazy. But let me stop. That's rude. Let me stop. That, you know what? Yeah. I almost was like, everything Cat said about her was true. I was like, you really had the goal, not even audacity, goal. The goal and the audacity, a goal. Bitch, probably have people sitting there saying, I would like to have seen Cat in her black bag. No one would have said that. Nobody would have. But yes, determined to play these white women. Child, determined. And it was like, no, first of all, Jennifer Coolidge could have been an easy run. I'll do Jennifer later. My Jennifer's not even that great. It's not even good. It's a lot better. And then with Meryl Streep, oh, honey. Well, I'm going to break that down for y'all. Why you don't do Meryl and why if you do Meryl, you got to be that girl. You got to be that girl. Now, please forgive me. I will do this for the panel, but I wanted to show the huge difference between Down Under Snatch Game and how it looked there and how it looks on the Philippines. Girl, this is like money. This is clearly on the stage. Clearly. But do you see how high that curtain is? Do you see how big this bitch is? It gives set. It gives production. It gives value. Bravo, Philippines. I'm going to talk about your stage later too, because I'm impressed. I saw it today in another light and I was like, wow, they have a nasty, nasty stage. It's good. It's good. Honey, like I'm watching Down Under look like someone peed in a corner and said drag. Okay. This looks like someone shat in the office on the top floor. Okay. And they didn't fire him because that. So listen, he just got 2 weeks with paid leave. And that's a RuPaul's Drag Race. Not this is I'm if you don't want us to watch Down Under, just tell us that. That's all I want to know. Because season 2 was that girl. And I'm still talking about it today. Speaking of which, an announcement real quick while we're in the middle of this, and I'm going to have to make an announcement later. For Drag Race Down Under on Saturday, that will be a morning review. Meaning that if you are in places across the country, it is more than likely going to be the afternoon or early evening when I go live. And if you're in the States, it'll be early in the morning. Well, not super early, but like 9 a.m. Because I have a full day Saturday. It's my friend's birthday party. I have to go. I have to spend time because there was one time where he had a birthday and I did not spend the full time that I was there. And it was not a good look for your boy. And that's one of my besties. So, like, yeah, I'm doing the majority of the day with them. And so I will be up early, 9 a.m. USA time, Central Standard Time. You look up whatever time that is on Saturday. That's when I'm getting up. And that's when I'm going live. Right then. So I'll be in that live at 10 on the dot or 10:30, get my shower, get my coffee, and boom it down because I'm supposed to be going to brunch. We're supposed to be doing some games. We're supposed to go to get massages. Everybody's doing something. I'm doing whatever's the cheapest thing that I can do. Even though I really need a massage, like so bad. Honestly, Maddie, you can just skip it how I want to. So, I could just lift up my shirt and show my tits. How I want to? So bad. But you know I'm poor. And that's C. You know I'm poor. So I got to do that video on Saturday because, listen, I already missed Wednesday. I got to do Saturday. Got to. Tomorrow is going to be Mexico and France. You already know what's up. Just saying. That's why I'm like, tip a bitch, poor. Let me, if I was a rich girl, I wouldn't have done Down Under. You don't see the other big channels. The girls with their checks looking like, it's Floor in Hollywood. The only reasons I'm still in it. So let's get to the Philippines, y'all, because we ain't got no problems here. Even with problematic judges and casting, it's still more entertaining. All right, let's go individually one by one and talk about these people. Why does Verushka look like she's Georgie about to be dragged into the well? Let's continue. Now, this overhead lighting is the only crime so far. Well, actually, we could argue other points, but I would definitely say that the overhead lighting is a little bit, is it a crime? Da-da-da. Sade. Is it a crime that I still want you? And I want you to love me too. Didn't I tell you? Let me stop. This is no ordinary love. Oh my God, Sade is everything. By the way, if she ever goes in concert again, I must get tickets. I'm really mad I didn't go to the last concert because that woman does not release music but every 10 years. And I think this may be her like last time. I'm getting nervous. Oh, I will be doing Sade as Pisa. Please prepare for any ballad number for me to be doing Solange, for me to be doing Sade, for me to be doing Corinne Bailey Rae. Oh yeah. Like I have been building up my repertoire. Kim Molina is the guest judge this week, but she's also there for Snatch Game. So shout out to Kim. She's a ball of good energy. I love her. Like she was a sweetheart this episode. John Santos, you were fun too. You were fun too, sir. I enjoyed your commentary. Interesting commentary. Oh, you saw her, Kitty Mommy? Oh, I'm jelly. I want to be in that room, man. I just want to be in the room and just listen to her just sing. Oh, God, she could do no wrong. Okay. Arizona Brandy, if your runway had been different, I think you would have probably won possibly this challenge because you did not do Adele. No, you were Arizona. No, excuse me. London Brandy is who you were, if that. Adjacent on a boat. You watched Austin Powers and picked up your British accent and then played it down. Girl, all right. Hello, all right. Like it was a balance between Australia. It's very much what I do, the accents. Okay, like it was so fucking funny. It was so fucking funny. Ridiculous. It's then when she got up and was doing a song, and she's like, "Okay, I will sing you a song." I was singing a song. Like, why are you doing that? Are you doing that? Stop. Weak. And then she's like, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drag Race Philippines. All right, that's it. And that's what it's called. 5, 6, 7, 8 Drag Race Philippines. All right. It's like, what? The way she played with Hannah, like look at Hannah's face back here, but like the way she played with Hannah was so good too. It actually helped Hannah be safe. Not even gonna lie. Hannah's character was like, what the fuck is going on here? But like honestly, like Adele low-key saved Jessica Soho back here because she kept pulling her in, and Hannah was picking up the vibe, like, okay, I'm about to do it, but I'm also gonna make this really terrible. Like, you know what I mean? So it was fives. This was the best part. This was top tier. Too funny. It was 5, 6, 7, 8. She's like, I'm gonna sing it and you're gonna just like rap. We're gonna rap it. She's like, okay, let's go. And this is like they just stopped Snatch Game and they just got up and just ad-libbed and improv. Oh, it was perfect. I love foolishness like this. Like this is very Adult Swim at 2 a.m. This is Eric Andre show level of nonsense. Very that. The nipple bit. But it was Hannah going, thank you so very much, dear viewers. Like what? And then they're like, insult. Oh God, nipple. Y'all say it like kipple. Is that how it's set up? I was like, what the fuck? Listen, Hannah, I'm gonna get to you in a second, but this was top tier because then you on your own question, because she brought you in. So you're like, okay, we're about to play. You then pulled her back in for this girl. Oh, it was good. It was good. Very entertaining. So much so she ended up spitting. Mama Pal was losing it. Like they just good job, Arizona Brandy. And Hannah, when you loosened up with Arizona, it was on and popping. It really was. It was good stuff. Good stuff. Now, Madam I Nuts, who has a different name on YouTube, but that's her like social handle. I forget her like, is it like Lopez again? Now hold on. It's like Ashley Lopez. It's like such a normal name. I was like, what the fuck? Bitch, you should have seen my face when I saw it, y'all. I was like, I'm sorry, who? Like Daisy Lopez. There we go. I was close. So I saw a couple videos of who this lady was. I saw music videos too. Very much she's like does a lot of family stuff now and all that kind of jazz. And she's like a character online and all that. For Bernie, I heard some moments and felt some things. I didn't really say too much of the character or the person she was being. So, it wasn't like it didn't stick with me, right? But I realized that she was doing a pretty good job for the most part. But I honestly didn't see a lot of her. And this is the umpteenth time that happened, which is why I was very happy in Untucked when they said Bernie was safe, that we got a lot of Bernie. Oh, bitch, we got a lot of Bernie in Untucked tonight. I was like thinking to myself, damn, why are they showing her more? She's a hoot. She's fucking fun. But yeah, we'll get there in a second. Hervey, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you, babes. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank y'all for tuning in. 147 of you in this piece. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of my Rant Pack family. Drop a tip in my jar. Please. It's paypal.me/MattyRants. Take it, Lana Del Rey. Then it's Cash App, $ MattyRants, MattyRants. Macy Gray Venmo. Venmo and Matty-Rants. Go. Oh, oh. All right, done with my characters. Who is this guy? What's happening here? Yes, Macy Gray, Lana Del Rey. Sade all did a medley together. Oh God, things will never happen. Okay, listen. Past Madam I Nuts. Not past Madam I Nuts. Okay, Bear Joy Belmonte. Listen, Cat. Now, you want to talk about fucking funny? You want to talk about white thigh? You want to talk about, listen, while we're being funny here, she kind of close to my car. Hold on, sis. Listen, she's still some black people. Hold on. All the light brights raise up. I'm playing. She's like, I'm really fluorescent beige. Okay, no. I'm done. Let's talk about her performance because it was really good. I promise. So her rendition of Michael Jackson. Damn you, piece of material. I read your comment. Sorry. Is this Michael in court with PJs? Oh my God. We low-key could change the name tag around and we would still believe it's the same thing. And then it would be on brand. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus. Let's focus. Let's focus. Oh my God, we're finally getting rain. I'm sorry, that was just good news. Okay. Mayor Joy Belmonte was fucking funny. And it's because Cat used references that everybody in the Philippines would know. Well, not everybody per se, but most people in the Philippines would know. Hold on, I got a cough, y'all. Sorry. I was like, girl, I had a cough. I was like, off camera, please. Okay. A lot of stuff that was happening in the Philippines around the time of COVID. I saw her take advantage of that. Certain things that Mayor Joy. Why do I want to say Nurse Joy so bad? Pokemon, get out of my brain. Um, but a lot of stuff that's referential. And so that worked in her favor the best. I'm not even from the Philippines. I'm still laughing. And I also found it funny when everyone applauded for her. Like, she's the mayor and she made a really good decision. And don't y'all think what I said was a really good idea? I thought that was funny. She got everybody to play with her. But the funniest part about Cat, the shadiest part about Cat, in the middle of her doing a snatch game, she is dragging Dee Dee by the last line in her throat. Do you hear me? Dragging her. Girl, like, for one, Dee Dee's already dragging herself with this pitiful ass performance as Meryl Streep. Pitiful. You were yourself and you aged yourself by 20 something years. Stupid. You quoted Miranda Priestley from The Devil Wears Prada. That's it. That is not Meryl Streep. Boo, boo, Wendy Sister Burger, boo. You could have told me that was. Oh, I almost said something. Bitch. Looking like Lucius Mama off of Empire. Oh my God. Not Lucius's mama. What's that man that Cookie was trying to marry? What's that man that Felicia Rashad? Listen. She sat there and did nothing. It was pretty bad. I meant to say Tay Diggs' mama in Empire. You're welcome for that. Girl boo. But it was cat for me. And it's the fact that look at Bernie's finger. Like, boom, bitch. Cat was volleying to her, and she not being prepared as Meryl Streep or having any sort of lack of awareness in what a snatch game or what's happening right now is. When she responded in English, even though she was speaking in Cat was speaking in Tagalog. Meryl Streep wouldn't understand her. And I know it's Snatch Game, but now, because they're not taking this as a moment of being like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not like, okay, let's let it go. It's no, she's supposed to be an American. How does she know what we're saying? She's not doing Meryl Streep. She's doing Meryl Soriano, who is a Filipina actress. And I was like, yeah, that's a wrap. Girl, ended your Meryl Streep. Not only you needed Jennifer Coolidge, but did you? Because you didn't know how to do Jennifer Coolidge either. That was the weirdest transition. Yo, changes her wig, has the same top on, pulls the shoulder down, does not change any of her mannerisms up at all. Even how she responded. There was no Jennifer in there. There's no Jennifer in there, you know. Listen, the gays. Oh, guys. Oh, I love y'all so much. Listen, I was in Hollywood and, I was on people's couches, and there's my friend over there. Like, No vocal fry, no sort of tone, no upward, nothing. 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 I'm like, she's one of the girls you could like even play a little bit with and still get away with. Not even be good, but like, oh, you got, I mean, White Lotus for fuck's sake. Like, literally, Portia, oh my, I need you to not be here, okay? You know, you know, oh, you know, you know, come on, like, it really, it really. I'm not, yo, not y'all saying she played 2 black women versus 2 white. Huh. That's Karen Huger. Shut up. Karen, no, if someone's gonna do no, I should do Karen for Snatch Game, the Grand Dame. Bitch, but no, that wouldn't be good. Nobody from Housewives ever does well from Snatch Game, so no, that should be a given. Like, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Games just get things done here. Like, it's just little stuff like that. Two Broke Girls when she was, oh yeah. There's too many references for her to bomb Jennifer Coolidge, and I would almost say I want to pull points from her gay star because almost all of us should be able to do. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. That's silly of me to say, but no. But to me, if you're going to prepare for a character, have a character. You just put on different wigs. You literally kept the same outfit, put your shoulder down, and said, "Boom, new me, new you. Who this?" Like, no, 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 nothing. No, Kennifer. You know, well, I thought it'd be. I really thought it'd be funny because now, Hannah. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought you were in trouble until Adele pulled your ass into her jokes. The voice kept changing. I looked up this lady too, which there wasn't a lot to find, and when I did find, I was like, well, Hannah looks like her. Hannah does look a little like her. I was like, okay, she kind of looks like her, but nothing else. Nothing else was happening here. I yeah. I was like, uh, uh. No, she was funny with Arizona on her own. It was like her jokes were like here, and then it just wouldn't go anywhere. It's like, yeah. Because what I saw of her, what I saw, Zyman, to further prove my point of me researching here. There's like 3 videos that pop up when you type in her name on YouTube, and it's thumbnail worthy, like big face here, small people here, big word there, all that kind of bit, right? And so when she steps into the frame, she is the reporter or the journalist, as you say, right? So she'll start the whole thing off, and she's like, "Hello," the full bit. That's what I saw of her. Okay. So I get the see how it makes sense, but she wasn't. It just wasn't a lot at first. But when Arizona stepped in, it was like, okay, here we go. It's something. She started to be more playful. Matilda as Sassa, was Matilda Sassa? Matilda talked about drugs a lot, and then, like, she was almost afraid of all of her jokes, like, she knew she wasn't doing well. It's funny because I'm looking at Matilda's teeth now, and Verushka is gonna match those same teeth, which I thought was really funny because that means Verushka had a lot of room to work with when she was painting that black line down her teeth during the lip sync. We'll get there soon. That was like a football field of it was bad. I have nothing to say. Like, she was not memorable. I looked up Queen Dura. So Jade, and you know I live and breathe for you, sister. Where are your bangs? Where are your bangs? I'm watching the TikToks and then watching compilations. I'm like, this lady has a bang, and it's like that Beyonce bang too. Like you know the tilt-a-whirl. I'm looking at every video and I'm like, okay, so did I miss an era where she just had her hair up like this? Because I was looking for specifics. Jokes weren't landing. I then looked her up and I kept watching how her videos play out or whatever, right? I was like, okay. She had a couple funny ones. That was definitely Queen Dura. Yep, that was that. That was that. But it was still not like there to me. It didn't take it there because I watched this baby cut up on her TikToks. I was like, okay, she has these really funny moments too, right? She was a little too under the radar for me personally. I thought she did okay, but she did have the braces on, which I was like, ah, I see you. And I was looking for this. Oh, all of it's on YouTube, babe. Queen Dara's old TikToks were deleted. Her old accounts got banned. Wow. Yeah, it was on YouTube. I was able to pull up like at least 7 videos, and a lot of them were compilation sets. Like these are her old funniest moments. These were the craziest moments. It's like, oh, like a whole 10-minute video was the first thing I found. I was like, baby, what's going on here? Zenaida Seva, I looked her up too. So my first video, da da da. Astrology is in the air, and it seems like with these 3 signs that something is going to happen that's going to be really important and powerful. Let's do like hold on. Girl, listen. I think that Ovi made her funnier. I think Ovi made her funnier. Cuz what I saw was interesting and I was like, "Okay," but like I think she made her funnier. It was just the way the way her setups would be for whenever she had any sort of segment on a show. Bitch, that shit was hilarious to me. I was like, "What is this?" They sat down with her. She's like, "Yes, well, we got these 3 signs. All the water signs are in trouble." I was like, "What?" I think Ovi was funny, but what really helped Ovi was the fact that she made good jokes and she played with the room when she was able to. When she said, "And because Jiggly Caliente was born on the year of the pig," she like spit roasting. They said, "Well, what is that?" Well, from one end they stick it in, and from the other end they stick it in, and then I was like, "Oh my god!" ah, okay, exactly. That's what I thought because I was like, "That's not her, but that's her taking her to a chaotic level of funny," and I thought it was very much that. I did cack a little bit. That's a light cackle for the girls, a little cack, whenever she said that, because I was like, oh my God, don't say that. But like, if you've been to particular Chinese restaurants in certain places and areas, yes, I was like, no, they didn't. I can't. I just want to look at something real quick. Okay. I just wanted to look at her, what she's supposed to look. I just wanted to see it. This is what the show provided, not what I looked up. You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too. I thought she was Georgie. I thought she just came back from the well. I thought she was Pennywise playing a child so she could take another child's life. Oh, Did y'all said Baba Yaga? Oh my God. Oh my, the Spirited Away reference. Nope. No, no. Oh, wait. I thought y'all, that's you, Baba. I thought that was you, Baba. Wait, is that me thinking different? Oh. That's you, Baba. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Did Maddie just make a funny by accident? Oh, Baba. No, please say stop. I feel set up because I read the comment and corrected it and made the joke actually happen officially. Damn. Oh, see you said Slavic. You see how way past my limit that went. Like, you got real Caucasian on me there, sis. No shame. No shade, Rookie. You know I love you, baby. But oh, wait, what? Why would I know any of that information? It's you, Baba, from Spirited Away, not Baba Yaga, but it was you, Baba. Because right, you, Baba. Remember, because you also had a twin sister, and I forgot it was. Oh, anywho, I need to watch the movie again tonight. Anywho, we went too far. We've gone too far. Come back, everybody. Come back. See what happens when we see hideous things. She wasn't good. She was over talking all of her jokes. She then made a whole reference saying that everybody wasn't funny and no one's jokes were landing. Baby Ovi ate her up right here. The stars are saying something. A fail. It's the way Ovi's cadences are. She reminds me of Jade in her ballroom delivery sometimes. Oh no, the stars are saying something. A fail. Zaniba. There we go. That's right. You Baba and Zaniba. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. See, I was like, I knew the sister's name was close. Oh, I just love that part of the story when it flips and you're like, oh, it's so sweet. I can't. Oh, Mama Pow was enjoying herself for the majority of this without certain things that were happening. But yeah, the moment they were talking about with her over talking was before she was even pitched the next part of the equation. Like Mama Pow was talking, and then she starts to overtalk her in this moment. Like, can someone bring me to the airport, please? All of that. It was just like, girl, Daniel, that part too. They were shady with the edit. I enjoyed it, but they were shady with that edit. I was like, Jesus Christ. It was an episode. Snatch Game was crazy. It was a chaotic good. I will have to give it. She's the bigger film. See, Cat for the confessional reads. I'm telling you. But yeah, Snatch Game was chaos personified. The worst of the worst was definitely Verushka and Dee. Matilda was bad too. I would just give it to Dee more so over Matilda because Dee did two characters and both were trash. And Verushka apparently didn't like. I didn't know if she was the Morton Salt girl, if she was Georgie who got pulled in from an evil alien space monster, a homeless woman. I didn't know what she was, what, Manny Pacquiao's mother? I didn't see it. Let's take a walk down the projection deflection station libation lane, shall we? Because king and queen of deflection and victim mentality in reference to certain things that take place is this bitch right here, Mr. Verushka levels. Listen, girl, what we're not going to do today is flip it and reverse it the way you just did. They're all talking about yesterday. Verushka's now having a conversation because she knows she was trash. And they're all listening to her have this conversation, this moment. And then she's over here. Well, I just need to do these certain things. I need to get these things together. That's what I need to do. And Ovi says that's how you feel. Now, I didn't take it as, you know, girl, I'm coming for you. Verushka took that as coming for you, right? Now, all of a sudden, she said, oh, that's how you feel. Yes, that's how I feel. Like, I also feel like you aren't giving. I said to myself, huh? She called her boring. She said, yes, I said to your face, I said you were boring. She said, okay, girl, let's talk about it. Since you want to go there, let's go there. Because this felt like it was very much attached to Snatch Game. And it felt like we didn't get to see that conversation that happened beforehand that would have led to these two having this argument, even though we already know that these two don't like each other like that. Even though Verushka acts like it's not that big of a deal, but you be saying all that shit in your confessionals. Ovi, I know you say what you say and you go out, girl. You fine. But like, this is that part to me where I'm saying we missed an equation. I missed a piece of this puzzle. And we should have got that, even though I'm aware of how she acts. We should have got something for that moment because they brought some. Well, you called me when? When did she call? I missed that. When was it on? Did we catch that? Like, what? Regardless of that, regardless of this moment, she tried to throw it back on Ovi. Ovi said, I'm going to state the facts. It was hard for me to banter because even before the lines were done, and this now we know it's about Snatch Game, calling her boring. Before all that was done, okay, she said, I told all of you what we should do for Snatch Game because it's about improv. Yes, and we should let the other person finish before giving a clap back. That way, everyone's jokes land or go the route they wanted to. Then if it doesn't hit, another person can jump in and try to save face. That was what she said they were trying. Everybody agreed with her. Remember at the beginning of this review when I showed that picture of Verushka not putting her hand in with everybody, right? All right. Everybody agreed with Ovi in this moment, but Verushka turned this around. And it was, I couldn't take that. That shit pisses this gaslighting moment. Who are you looking at, sweetheart? She's not looking at any of the cast members. Please pull up on this. She's not looking at the cast. She's looking at production. She's looking at the cameraman. She's looking at whoever over there watching this go down. And the way she's laughing. Oh my God, it's not that serious. Oh my goodness, you're so aggressive. That kind of feel that full. Calm down. Are you okay? You literally reverse Uno card her when she wouldn't even try you like that after you sat in here and said, well, I want to have a moment about me. And then Ovi said, okay, it's about you. Well, since you want to bring me in here, girl, here's the thing. Ovi said what she said. Yes, it may have been a tag. You still hold power, and you don't have that much when you return your calls. I'll put it like this. Verushka Levels is a better voicemail reader than she is on the phone. I'm talking to you kind of bitch. She's a I can't handle you in my face girl. She's a I'm gonna read you via text message kind of bitch. She is not that girl. She will leave you a nasty voicemail. But if you get in her face, it's not gonna be that same energy. And I'm clocking it. Why are you looking at production in this moment? This is why you probably went home. Too much breaking. There, you are together. Nobody's over there. Do they need to be involved? Was it getting that crazy? No, it wasn't. Hey, Code and Snaps, my boo, hey, baby. I've clocked her. That's why she annoys me. I think she's entertaining, but she annoys me because she's too self-aware of the audience, of the cameras, of everything that's going on. It doesn't make good TV anymore. It makes good TV when she's acting up, but she can't turn around. No, don't do all of that. Then when she's clocking you, you're looking at production? Why? Weirdo? Like Ovi said, we could have actually had a funner Snatch Game. This could have been a better time, but you overtalked everybody. You didn't follow the rules of the game. And it was an issue, but you're calling us boring and saying nobody's funny. And you think that's a key and you're just joking, but yet you had the worst Snatch Game, low key, next to Dee Dee. Oh, girl, this is why I'm not on the show. We would not be moving on. The way I'd have to end all that, the way I'd have to end it all and beat it all, it would be like, no, we're not finishing this day. We're not doing this today. We're not going. Let's be very clear. Okay, Verushka, you did a terrible job at Snatch Game. You projected that shit. Okay, you do that every time you don't do well in this competition. You project. Oh well, I'm still the prettier one. Remember when you thought you were about to go home? Oh, beauty survives again, girl. Please, with them needy leaks teeth. Please, with Ti and Tiny Sun teeth. Please, give me a break. Clocked, bitch. Like, I figured her out. Even her exit was poo. I was like, so you really are you really think you're that somebody. Now, reminder one more time. Exactly. Oh my God, you're so mad. We're like what? No, you are talking to yourself, sweetie. Like, give me a break. You were in. Never mind. Let me stop because girls are gonna be like, "You're just a man." Oh, fuck that, and fuck you for thinking that, bitch. I can have this opinion because I'm watching this baby act the ass that she is and think that she is that girl. Meanwhile, that's too mean. Let's keep moving, man. Her and Ashley Madison had that same Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force shaped head trying to read somebody. Bitch, please. Ugh, looking like beautiful Squidward. Stop it. So let's get into it because that wasn't necessary. But once again, we have a moment where everybody's hands are into a whole pile. And it's not going there and it's not doing that. Number one in the hood, G. Dino, you can love her. I'm gonna say what I have to say. I don't give a fuck if you love her or not. That's just being honest. Oh no, you love her? I'm not gonna talk about her. Shoes, please. Girl, now that makes me want to say fuck her even more. How about that? No, but if you like this bitch, that's fine. Do what you do on a real note. Like, and again, I don't know him personally. Pop off. I'm just talking about what I see on this program here. This is annoying, and it's annoying. It's very annoying. I don't see the hype. I don't see it. It's not for me. It's not going to be for me, and I'm good with that. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that dislike button if you don't like me. Hit that thumbs up if you care. Subscribe, goddammit. Be a part of the solution or problem. And do me a favor and drop a tip in my jar with paypal.me/MattyRants. Catch up to all MattyRants and Venmo MattyRants. Thank you to everybody that doesn't use my normal thumbnails as theirs. I appreciate you. The goddess is gone. The goddess has left the building. Ain't no more goddess. The goddess is dead. God of War happened, okay? Kratos got in that bitch. Kick. Before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to all designers, the season with Mama Pow and everybody else. Whether I like your looks or not, a lot of hard work was given. And you should be proud of it. And we are happy for you. All right. So I said those good things before I can go further. Disco? Mama Pow. So what this season has it's like she went blonde and lost her taste. Like, I don't even want to say that because I love her, but I don't like just because you dyed your hair doesn't mean you can put on ugly clothes. Like, I'm so confused. She got bitch took some Ozempic, made her act different. No, she's not on Ozempic. I forget what Jiggly told me. She said she did some diet stuff, but like, okay, the body's nice, but like, yeah, I miss the dresses. I miss the gowns. I miss the extra. I have the same critiques for RuPaul. I like the extravaganza, and I know we can't do that all the time. It's money. I get it, but fuck. She said disco. I said where? Where? What? Xenon 20? What? 21st century girl? Like what? What's happening? I did like her wig. No one yell at me for that. I did like her wig though. I don't like this. Can we talk about that part right when she's about to introduce them for the runway where they don't edit her turning hard? Please, please tell me y'all clock that. I'm like, y'all have been doing good edits this whole episode. Why are you leaving this for us to see as an audience? Honey, she was here, dropped her face for a split second. It was getting ready to swing, and it was like, I just didn't know why we needed this angle. Like, and it was right when the engine rev, right? So it was like, ha. Please stop doing that. Please. I can't take it every time. I can't take it every time it happens. It is too much for me. It is so funny. Bitch, they brought up Manila on today's episode. What? I can't believe I haven't talked about that. Bitch, when they brought up Dragged In, when I forget who it was. That called her Manila. I was up the way I screamed a little bit because I was like, whoo, whoo, whoo. I was like, whoo, whoo. Someone called her Manila and it was during Snatch Game. I forget who it was. And I was like, oh, it was Sass the Girl. Okay, so that's why Matilda said that. Aha. Okay. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. Oh my God. One of these days, because it's not my place to say, but I'm sure, yeah, I'm gonna zip that. But like one of these days, there is going to be like that tea drop. Because if you remember, when Dragged In was first starting to come up and then Drag Race Philippines was happening, honey. There was a whole lot of, oh, I thought it was going to be her. No. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me stop. Oh, yeah, Code and Snaps. I remember them days. I remember. Oh my God. I wish I was a T channel where I could be like, well, this is what I know. I wish I could do that, but it's not my business. But I remember, I'm not gonna say who, but I remember getting a very, very, very long story and like detailed story about like background, like things and stuff like that were, yeah, there was a lot that went into that. So I am happy Manila has her show too. But like it was a thing. It was a thing for a bit. It was a thing. Like, oh, really? It's like, is the World of Wonder trying to come down on her? Or wait, which one was first? It turned into that kind of argument. Like, which one was first? Whew. It's a lot. Khaled, Karen, welcome back. We missed you. Love you all. Looking gorgeous as usual. Mind you, Jiggly Caliente, my sister. Mm, mm, Jiggly is eating the season. Go ahead, girl. Looking better than some people. Rock on, Jiggles. Yes, ma'am. What lighting? Code and Snaps? What lighting are you seeing on Khaled, Karen? What lighting are you seeing? Bathroom at a dimly lit restaurant, indeed. Bitch, it's giving me the food is expensive and it doesn't taste good. That gone. What lighting? Lighting? Makeup is beat, chest is up, titties is right. Go on, jigglers. You're doing this since I love the headpiece too. That's why you changed your profile picture on Facebook. John Santos. He's the kooky uncle of the season for sure. Very much Sean's energy. And Kim Molina, she's a sweetie. I liked her. All right. We already gone over the categories. Something delicious. Let's go ahead and bring them on in here. Up first is Miss Jade. So, okay. So y'all were like rice dumplings or something like that. Listen, we have the puto dish over here, which is this dish right here with the rice and the cheese on top, which is in these like really cute balls that really looked adorable. That's on her hips. And then we have this other dish, which didn't I write this down? Hold on, man. It starts with a D, but it's blood pork. It's like blood pork something something. Yeah, like a blood stew with pork. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. There we go. Rice cakes, and then yeah, it was like a blood pork stew. There it is. There it is. Okay. I was like blood pork. I was like something else goes in there. Blood pork stew. That's what it was, and it has the pepper on top, which is why she has the pepper. Denuguan. Denuguan. I hope I got that right. You know me. Take me a couple of days. And that's why Jade said period. Yes. Yes. Once it all came together for me, I was like, that was me. I was like, work. I was like, ow. Dinu Guan versus it being put together with Guan. So Dinu Guan. So like gu is its own thing, right? Gu and the on. Okay. Work. I thought it was cool. I liked it. I thought it was nice. Not my favorite thing that Jade has done, but I don't like the boots. I'm just gonna be real. I don't like the boots. But I was like, it was okay. It was cool. It wasn't. It didn't give me the wow effect, but I thought it was nice. I was like, oh, okay, interesting. It looked better than some stuff I thought. I was like, okay, this is nice. Okay, it's nice. It's okay. She was pretty. Bernie is up next. Okay, now look at me. A lot of milkfish is on the menu today. And some people's idea of milkfish is going to be better than others. Bernie, for me, this was a bop. I thought this was a really good idea versus doing the actual dish itself. She did a street vendor with the grill on front of them. I love that she had the fan too, like wafting off the smoke as well as getting the scent in the air. I think, oh God, I love Bernie. I love Bern. Please let Bern stay for a very long time. Like, this was adorable. It was a good look. I liked it a lot. It made sense. You knew who she was. It totally sold. It was a sellable outfit. I was very, very here for Bernie's look. Loved it. Arizona Brandy did Sisig. Sisig. There we go. Sisig. It's a sour meat hot plate. Now, that's Sisig. Okay? Do you see the rice on the plate? It's in there, but it's like under. This is what their critique was when she was on the runway by saying it's too white and there's not enough meat on it, like when the dish itself is known for having all that on there. So I was like, okay, bam. So, and mind you, the sizzling plate, though, she was blowing the smoke from the pepper, and that was the sizzle. So I was like, okay, that's cool. However, because it's so white, it kind of took me out the illusion where it almost seemed like it was a different kind of smoke. And it's supposed to be egg yolk. It's supposed to be the egg yolk. I think, is it a Korean dish? It's like the bibimbap. Bibimbap. I forget what it's called. Where it's like really, really hot with steamed rice, and then they put like a little yolk of egg on it. Every time I see some egg yolk on a dish, it reminds me of that. But I know in a lot of Asian cuisine, as well as other, I really shouldn't even say Asian, just cuisine in general. A lot of people like that raw egg on there. I fucking hate it, but I will eat it. Bibimbap, yeah, I'll eat it with that. Now that I'll eat. I will eat it with that. I will do it on a burger, and it has to be like not the runniest of runny eggs, like a little bit of run, like right, or a hard fry. I'm so weird with yolk. But then I also, okay, it's so weird I even say that because I went to this one brunch place in New York one time with my friends from college. It was this rooftop bar. It was so beautiful and pretty, right? I was so underdressed when my ass was fat. So I was still giving, right? There was this dip and they made, it was these huge breadsticks they had gave us. And it was like this toasted bread. And they've had egg yolk and something else in there. And I was like, what the fuck? The egg on the six, it gets cooked because of the sizzling plate. Okay, I've never had. Is there a way where is there a non-pork option I could have of this dish that I could enjoy? Because it's funny you say that because I'm supposed to be like mixing the eggs, and that lets you know that when I was eating my food, that the guy was probably just looking at me going, "Girl, girl." There's a chicken one. Okay, I must try. I must try. For those of you who do not know this, when I was a baby, when my mother was pregnant with me and conceived, my mom found out she was pregnant with me in China. My parents were on a business. Well, they were traveling the world at the time, but they were on a trip that was business. My dad was there for a while, so she was there for 3 months. So she found out I was pregnant with me in China, and she ate nothing but like Asian cuisine for a very long time. I talk about this all the time. So, like, for me, any sort of Asian cuisine of any kind, no matter where it's from, I don't know why, it always is fucking good. It always is amazing and it tastes really good. I wish I ate more seafood though, because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot. I don't eat seafood at all. So I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of food. But anyhow, why are you gonna stay for wimps? I can't have no pork. I can't eat pork. I'm a cemetery inventive. Oh, there's a tofu? I would try this. Okay, no. Tofu. It depends on how spicy it is. It depends on how spicy it is. It depends on how spicy it is. It just depends on how spicy it is. I can do spice. I can't do atomic heat. There's no reason to eat anything that's atomic. I also don't understand why people like hot chips. Chips should not be hot. That is a really horrible feeling. I don't like that. I'm weird. Yeah, I'm weird with food. I'm very picky, unfortunately. But if I'm somewhere where it's like new, you can't be picky. You just eat. You know what I'm saying? You just eat the food. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to someone's house. Oh, I don't touch no. You let them know beforehand what your dietary concerns are. If they haven't made you a different plate, well, baby, we're gonna try this today. And I'm gonna pray on it. Because I remember one time I had to go somewhere and eat some pork and I was not happy. Bitch, I was praying to God all night. Please get this out of my body. I did not want to take the swine. Oh, I think she still looks pretty, but like it's not a lot. I wish there was a little bit more going on with the meats on there. I think it's still a pretty look though. I normally hate that color here, but I thought it was nice. I feel bad for Dee Dee. I do. I feel bad for Dee Dee. Like Dee Dee had a story ready, and not saying that she made it up, but she had a story ready to go. Like if they told her it looked good, to be like, the people where I'm from helped me make this outfit. You don't know how much that's going to mean to them. And instead, she had to tell the story after they dragged her. I was like, damn. I was like, okay, Diddums. Mm. But Dee Dee Marie Holiday is next. Mung beans. Mung beans is all over her outfit that was made all individually put there. Mung beans. Okay. I've never had a mung bean before. I wonder if they're good. Maybe I haven't. I just don't know. I don't know. No, I would have realized. My issue is that it was damaged, obviously, while you were shipping this or moving it around, because there were parts where you could see portions of the mung beans were gone. It also, in some senses, was not feels really silly to say this, elevated compared to some of the other looks that I saw on the runway. And then the green with the purple, great colors, especially if you're in New Orleans, right? Mardi Gras down with that yellow. It's fine. Something about that green, it does not look good. And then the purple is fine. And something about the lacy yellow. I wanted better for her. So she had that Snatch Game, but I knew Dee Dee was going to be lip syncing tonight. Then she had the fried, was it chicharron? Like a fried pork skin? Chicharron? I feel like I'm supposed to say it like that. Chicharron? I was like, okay, like, all right, deeds. It just, Chicharron. Okay, I had it right. I just said it a whole bunch of wrong times too. Gi Nisang Mugu. Oh, I'm sorry. Gi Nisang Mugo, right? Like that? Chicharron. There we go. Chicharron and then Gi Nisang Mugo. I feel like I said that really late on the right at the end of it. All right. So then we have Tahang, which muscles for us in the States who are Mongo. Mungo. Someone's like Mungo. One of them. Y'all, I gotta move on. I gotta move on. Hold up. OVCU next Tuesday, giving muscle realness here. I lived for this. I did. I kind of lived. I loved it. I was so happy she did good. After last week, oh yeah. It looked really fucking cool. Like, really fucking cool. Oh, oh yeah, I do remember Jariji. I thought this was fire. It just looked really like Mungo. Yeah, I just thought I loved it. Makeup was right. The muscles looked really beautiful on her. It looked expensive. It looked artistic. It had a lot going for it. It was great. Now, next up, we have Hanabeshi. Hold on, I need to pilaf, pastel. There we go, pastel. This was good. First of all, Hannah, do you watch a lot of Jeffree? Excuse me. Woo. She looks just like Patrick Star. She looks just like not. This is not even a read. It is something about her makeup that reminds me of, and y'all had mentioned it in the comments before, but something about that, the way she does her eye makeup, I'm like, girl, that looks just it. I'm like, do you watch her videos? Like, it's something about that Patrick Star, like. I complete on the opposite sides of the scale, literally, figuratively, facially, hairly, ass cheeksily, like very that. Uh no, I just something about her makeup is very Patrick, and it's good because it's like she followed them tutorials very well, but she has really good fucking face makeup. Her mug is beat. I hate her shiny ass legs, but I like this a lot. I totally saw the rice. You saw she put the dots on for the rice. I was like, okay, that was cute. That was cute. That's cute. That's cute. I was like, okay, we'll split in between the meat. Got it with the leaf around it. Oh, 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 Hannah is coming up. I said, okay. I like her a lot. I need her to do well. I do. She's good energy. She's good energy. And I love that she was rocking that fabric. I said, bitch, you better throw that coat around, please and thank you. But pastille, steamed rice with shredded meat. It looks really good. It looks really good. I was proud of her. I was like, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. Who's next? Matilda. Iniha Nabangas. Grilled milkfish. Well, there's the picture. Beshi and the Jets. That's funny, Space Violet. Um, like, I didn't know if this was like supposed to be the milkfish or she was growing an alien named Grogu on her. She was about to pop into an American Dad episode. That's the dish right there. This is why they were making comments about it, saying like, "Girl, you just had the silver on or the reflectors, and that's it." And it was missing the tomatoes and all that. And I'm like looking at the dish, and I'm like, "Yeah, why didn't she do that?" It's interesting. I don't know what she was thinking about. I thought the black part was the fish belly, but that's not. Is that a part of the dish itself that we talked about? I mean, I looked up the dish and I didn't see anything that gave that everything was like a stuffed fish. I was like, okay. So yeah, I think that's the reason why I didn't do so well. But it is kind of a Renaissance tour outfit. She would be fine at the Renaissance tour. She would actually be one of the best. No, that black shit on the front has to go. That shit on the front gotta go. The rest of the bodysuit with the shoes and the cape, yeah. She would have been front row for Renaissance, and Beyonce would have been like, oh. Got right back to singing again. Verushka Levels is next. Verushka's teeth. Verushka did Lumpiang, Shanghai, which is a particular spring roll. Okay. I haven't changed. I haven't bought anything yet, and I'm broke. So I'm trying to find something before the 22nd of September for me. So I'm waiting to like get some more coin in my tatas. I can at least buy 2 items because I can't go full out. But Lumpiang, right? It looks fucking great. I feel like I've had this before. It looks really fucking good. I'm really hungry. And this makes me want food, but not what I got in my fridge with some like Asian cuisine, girl. Oh, I want to go eat. Damn it. Damn it. Kunomitsu, it's been a long time. How are you doing, love? How are ya? Glad to have you here. You're catching me when I'm hungry. Because everybody's got something to do with food, and now I'm hungry. Oh, and there's like this hot plate place right down the street from me, too. Oh, God. They have really good dumplings. Fucking great dumplings. Okay, so this is a beautiful dress. She looks beautiful. I'm going to state that first, okay? That, it's my workout alarm. That looks like it could be tubes for a bank to deposit money into. Penny, the little wraps for pennies when you're trying to save money for your piggy bank. Like it looks like a penny wrap. When you have to have the pennies and there's like 50 of them in stack or 100 and you're like unrolling them. They look like coin holders. Coin holders. coin holders, right? I didn't get Filipino cuisine. I got China. And I felt weird saying that myself. It almost sounded like Randy Marsh saying that from South Park, China. Like I didn't, I was kind of confused because I was like, wait, so is this the Filipino dish? Was the point making Filipino dishes? That was me. I was like, hmm? That's firecrackers. I mean, Coolins Esteban. I mean, it kind of was that later, right? I feel like Mama Pow read her now that y'all are saying this. When the lip sync was about to happen, she goes, I feel like there are about to be explosions. Was that a read? That was a read. Oh my God, that was the read. Oh, she clocked her. Wow, it's all coming together. Mama Pow clocked her. She knew in that lip sync. Watch her do some tricks. Watch her. We did get the lumpia from China. They influence our cuisine during trade, while the others just colonize. Ooh. Facts about Philippines. Okay. We appreciate the education today. No, I think she looks pretty, but like this reminds me of the same thing that happened when she did the full like traditional costume and Mama Pao clocked her for it being like a former Miss Universe's outfit. It feels like we're in that same territory again. And I think after that episode, it's kind of ruined the way I look at anything that she wears. I'm always like trying to spot like the pullout. And that's not something we should do, right? But I think it's because it was made such a big deal in the way she even responded to it. And I'm that girl. It's like, it's like, it looks good. But I also would question if you're going to the bank with that set of pennies on your shoulder, if you're also about to, blow up and into a firecracker. I don't know, but I think it's so pretty. I just like captivating cat. This was good. I gotta loved it. First of all, that's how y'all do breakfast. Ouch. 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 Okay, burp for here. I cannot do sunny side up, not for my life. Not at all. I need it scrambled or hard fry, right? But this meat, is it beef? Because it looks really good. And the rice looks good. And that ginger on the side that I'm seeing in the little straws, that ginger on the side. Why does that look really good? Why have I not tried this? Why do I want this? It looks good. I'm gonna try Tapsilog. Did I sound like Arizona Brandy doing a dill when I said it? Please tell me I didn't. I was thinking it all with one word. It's a breakfast meal of beef, garlic, rice, and egg. Tapsilog. I think I did. Oh, why am I saying log like that? Oh my God. Stop. Get me out of here. Tapsilog. I saw that A, but I wasn't, I didn't think that was that. But now that I've seen it, I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know if I want to try it first in the fast food way. I want to try like a traditional way of eating it. Like that. Listen. We got to give it up to captivating. Ooh, what will it be this week? Captivating Sojourner Truth here. Captivating Angela Johnson. Captivating Michelle Obama. I think it looks good though. Let me get off. It looks good. It looks really good. It does. I'm hungry. like Everybody looked not everybody. Most people looked delicious. Most people looked delicious. Sorry, Blake sent a message that I didn't understand. I was like, what? Yeah, I thought it was campy. I thought it was high camp. I thought it was really good. I love that the egg on top is this giant hat. Little moment here. It's not overdone. I like it. The coat's big. I like it. Oh, I can? Okay, work. Because I'm like, I don't like some. I just don't like it when it's just so runny. I'm like, ugh, it does not do anything for me. Listen, 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 listen. I just wanted to make sure we had multiple shots of everybody in case we're like, we didn't see the look. Like, take a look. Like everybody sort of came with themselves here. It's a lot better than the night of 1,000 Kylie's. That's for damn sure. Mm. It's gonna get really shady, y'all. Let's move around. Top three, bottom three. Top three is Captivating Cat Cat, uh, Arizona Brandy, and OVCU next Tuesday. The bottom three, Dee Marie Holiday, Matilde. I'm gonna redo that. The bottom three is Dee Mind Your Fucking Business, Matilde, and Verushka. They're done. They're done. Teeth levels. Okay, there we go. That is so much better. That is so much better. Dee to mind her business, Matilde. Yep. And Marishka, they're done. They're done. Levels. Oh yeah. Ooh, I see they gave Jiggly the correct edit this week with allowing her to be herself with the girl. You didn't have no food up here, Arizona. What you doing, sister? uh, and also clowning Verushka when she was like, "Bitch, those don't look like spring rolls at all." Thought they were firecrackers. They were playing it. They were playing it. But listen, we're gonna move past this moment. We're gonna talk about Untucked in a second. Captivating Cat Cat is the winner of this week's episode. I will say congratulations to her because she did deserve it. She did a really good job in Snatch Game and her runway was very cute. So congratulations to Captivating Brandy. Congratulations to Captivating Angie Stone. Congratulations to Captivating Tiffany Haddish. Congratulations. Captivating Tiffany Haddish. I really shouldn't even say that because Tiffany has some other stuff on her. I don't want to put Cat Cat in that territory. Tiffany, they still don't like you because of it, girl. I know you tried to play it off, but we're still asking questions about that video you did with Aries Spears. Everywhere you go, people want to know. Ah, oop. Hmm. The world is your runway. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's almost as if Cat Cat won't have to say anything negative about whoever won that week because she finally won. Not to clock her, but a little bit. Yes, Cat Cat. Every week, ever since you had like you dead ass had something to say about every time someone won. This time, there's nothing really to say. I mean, all is right in the world, right? There you go. It was so funny. Thank you, captivating Mary Mary. Matilda, you're gonna have to lip sync today. Okay, right. Verushka, you also are gonna have to lip sync today. When I tell you, it was like, okay, Matilda, Verushka. Okay. This had to be the gaggiest, rudest, rude, rude fucking moments I've ever seen on this show. Man, this was a gag and a dragging, in my opinion. Bitch. So that means Dee Marie Holiday, like it's the way Mama Pow did it. So that means because she just said two people are lip syncing and had the nerve go back to say, so that means, so almost like she's safe because that's normally what follows. Look at how Dee looking. Oh my God, I'm safe. This is right after she had a whole breakdown in Untucked and talked about some very serious conversations of, I'm not allowed to say it because of terms of service. Right? Bitch. So she goes, so that means that you are also in the bottom 3 in lip syncing tonight. Bitch, Jade's face back here. Jade is gagged. I am gagged. I am over here having a cackle. Like, what? It's the girls in the back for me that were selling this moment. The girls in the back were selling this moment. Keebs, how you doing? Welcome back. We've missed you. Listen. She said, surprise. What a fucking bitch. I love it. Look at the stage. Isn't it gorgeous? So big. Okay. So they had to perform a song called Bonga Kade by Kim Molina, okay? Who is literally the guest judge this week. I'm like, right? I'm going to tell you right now that Barushka lost this within the first second. There is a prop that you have that is ginormous that you could have held on for another 5 fucking seconds and you chose not to. And it blew my mind. I was like, why? Like the song starts, boom, immediately. Nothing has happened yet. They haven't sung, no words. No. So she lost immediately. So I said, Matilda is a stunt queen. The girls have said that. That's fine. Okay. And then Dee has been doing this for a minute, so I had high expectations. Barushka, I wanted her to put her money where her mouth is. And when she threw that little cape, I said, oh no, it's already out the door. She's broke. So many different approaches to this dance. Dee was going for more comedy with playful, small, intricate, light, not real choreography. Very, very freestyle, but very comedic, very, I'm going to emote a lot and do a little bit different with the song, right? Matilda is giving you fierce, hunty serve. Yes, mama, go work, right? Okay, that's going to be a lot of that. Lots of, some people in ballroom wouldn't call them dips. Some people may say she fell. Some people may say she went to the ground a little bit low. I'm going to call it a graceful fall versus a dip because some of them weren't really dips. Sometimes, y'all, when you see a girl do a little and she spreads up, that's not a dip. She had nice ones though. I'll call those death drops. I was like, I don't know what to do. But Arizona Brandy was me, but also it was funny that they included this. Go Maddie. Go Dee. Just the two of them. I said, Arizona's probably not aware, or maybe she is, that Verushka only, was very much flirting with her. Oh, girl, CJ, the song is funny and sassy. Nobody embodied the song. Well, we have to have a season, though. So who would you say did better, CJ, out of the 3? Can someone explain to me what was happening? I was so confused. Please please hear me out where my mind went to and understand that I wasn't trying to think past the point of no return, but I got very concerned when I saw her drawing these eyebrows. I was taken to a movie. So it's a part. Hold on, Kenneth. It's a part in the song. Hey, I'm talking, baby. I can't read and do all that all the time, sister. Okay, here we go. There was a line saying, meaning your eyebrows up. That's why Verushka was putting her girl. I'm over here getting flashbacks to Memoirs of a Geisha. I didn't know what was happening. I'm thinking to myself, so there's a line in the song that says raise your eyebrows, and you, because of the work that was done on your face, the makeup, I don't know, it was dumb. Girl, it was dumb. I didn't know what was going on. Dee Dee was driving a car and swinging it around town. I thought she was SpongeBob if I blinked twice and saw her in a blur. Fucking Matilda over there is giving, basically in the pit at a Renaissance show, not paying attention to the concert and performing every fucking song. Meanwhile, Verushka's over there doing, I don't know, but this is where you cannot tell me Mama Pow wasn't about to read Verushka or wasn't reading Verushka here. She was reading her. She was reading Verushka. Come on now. Looks like there will be explosions. Who else would have had a prop to do explosions besides Verushka? Mama Pow, you're shady. I love you. Thank you. Please continue to be shady. This is shady, and I love it. Looks like there's about to be who else? And then also Mama in Hong Kong. Come on. I was like, oh, that was a read. That was a read. Look who in the front of the stage here. Look who in the front of the stage. These two. Look who's walking to the back, getting her props ready to go. I said, all right. You weren't lip syncing through a majority of the song for Roosh. Every time she had to get her prop ready, every time she pulled something, any sort of like moment of just taking like a breath or what? I was like, this is not her bread and butter. This is not her bread and butter. So I'm assuming there was a line in the song that also would explain why she rotted her teeth in the middle of the performance. Was there a line in the song there too that said my teeth are fucked up, so give me gingivitis? None? Are you sure? Did it say I don't have a dental plan and spacing is available? What was that? I'm so confused. Is she saying I'm ugly now, so you have to keep me because you like the ugly girl? I don't, huh? Wait. When she was remember when she was taking out her hair? Hold on. Remember, she had them curls. She like unloosened one and then two and then just kept. I was like, what's happening? Like she was about to do something deep. Bitch, please go back and watch that shit. It was so funny. She goes to the back of the stage to stare at us because, we're all boring. She then is walking up and she's like unloosening the knot or what. Girl, it was so funny to me. It's like, is she about to do something? Is she about to go there? Okay. A sassy, fun girl with rotted teeth. Ain't that something? I thought she was making fun of somebody for a second. Hmm. Oh, but Verushka, you weren't the only person that had me questioning things that were taking place. Dee Marie Holiday apparently is on Broadway. Let me find out that Dee Marie Holiday is actually short for Rachel Berry. Girl, now that you tell me fun and sassy, me seeing all this from Dee is hilarious. I wish y'all didn't tell me what the song was about. I could have been like, oh no, she was giving emotions down. Well, now that you've told me what the song is. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Looking like she's about to see Alex Newell walk past her while they get their Tony. Oop. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't. Girl, listen. Another screenshot of her not lip syncing during a part where she's supposed to have her mouth open and she's worried about the prop. I think what was even funnier is that when she was doing the props after Matilde Dude fell, you know, you hear, oh, 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 God protected somebody. They blocked the slide. Which one was it? No, it was the which one was it? Okay. What picture was it that didn't come in? Oh my God, that's gonna eat me up. What picture was it? Was it a funny one? I probably did a zoom in. I probably did a zoom in. Maybe that's God protecting my channel. I think I did a zoom in on that part. Oh man. Oh man. Listen, a splat and a split happened on that floor, child. She wasn't trying to break that outfit, but Verushka was low key. Hey, it looks like Verushka's in charge of Matilda's confetti. Cat is funny. Like, not Verushka planning her confetti around Matilda doing her drops. Not dips, drops. Who have mercy, Jesus. All of a sudden, please, anyone can take this picture. You know how on the iPhone you can double tap it and it only shows the person? Anyone can take this picture now. I have provided you the screenshot. Cat, in your wildest dreams, if you really want to do what you want to do to her, you could just double tap this. Or I should say double black this. There you go. Blacktivate it over into your next app, and it will be its own black picture. Okay? No, I'm kidding, but like, girl, she was throwing that wig knowing it was not secure. When you see babies throw their wigs like this, that means it's not secure. That means that shit's about to fly off. That means one bobby pin is taking a break, okay? And the rest of them have given up. They're on strike. A fool. I was looking at her like, what's happening? Wasn't even that deep in the part of the song that she had to do all that. Wasn't even that deep. Nope. Like she getting her ass beat. Then she swiped her puss all on the floor. Swipe or no swiping. Man, it was a snail trail. I bet you money, Dee. You bet you left a whole lot of holiday on that stage, didn't you? Uh-huh. A wet holiday. My God. I know you hot. A whole month cooked food on your body, baby. She dragged her whole body across the main stage. Left food there, sister. Starving people. Left food there. She was just cooking the beans. Why the push-ups? Why the push-ups? I almost thought that Dee and Verushka could have gone home. I gave Matilda one thing, and it was that last little fall she did at the end of it that landed on the beat. And she didn't die. I was like, yeah, girl. Remember Celebrity Boot Camp on VH1 back in the day? When that one weird guy from Saved by the Bell, who was really gross and also misogynistic and low-key a whole bunch of other really horrible things, but people liked him still because he was a truth teller, but he really wasn't. I don't know why this made me think of that. It was when Ross Matthews was still a big girl. Ooh, that is real. Oh, no, Dustin Diamond, thank you. Now that's some TV for bitch. If you have never seen Celebrity Boot Camp, go watch it. It is Ross Matthews pre-married, tan, happy, living his best black fantasies. Okay, pre that. Go see it. It's a gag, but also watch the show if you ever get a chance to see it. It's funny. Oh, I miss reality TV from the early 2000s. That's when the girls really didn't give a shit. Mm-mm. Didn't give not one fuck. Matilda was saved first. Dee Dee was then saved. We thought it was going to be a 2 for 2. We thought it was going to be a 2 for 2. I just looked him up. You need to do a deep dive on him. You need to do a deep dive on him, girl. That was not a good person. He had some shit going on. I'm just gonna say that. I think he did some things that were cool, but nah, I'm not even gonna talk about him. He's not here. I'm not even gonna talk about him. He ain't here. Yeah, Keeves, yes. That's why I'm like, you need to do some more research on him and find out. Like, you need to find out. Yeah, you need to look him up. Whoo, he was not that girl. Like, there's the reason why people thought he was gross. But yeah, it was Dee Dee being told she's saved and Verushka still standing there. But the way Dee Dee, you're such a bitch for this. I love you. I know you didn't mean to do this, but maybe you did. It's the fact that when you're walking away, you're looking at Verushka. Like, you're dead ass, and it's a couple of steps too. And then you do this thing where you just dip your head that way, and you're like, I was like, oh my God, why did she walk like she was going to hug her, but then go, I changed my mind. Beauty always wins. Pretty and beauty will always prevail. Will always win the day. There it is. Beauty will always win the day. Beauty will always win the day, Verushka. You taught us that. Beauty will always win the day. G-O-D. Don't finish the song. Because that's a liar. Okay. She walked out and said, I want to thank the universe. She basically shat on all of them. That universe comment was bullshit. She's like, I'm not going to save these people here. She, like, everybody had nice things to say before they left. Nah, this girl. She walked out. She says, well, I guess I'm leaving now. You can be all left alone with your ugly costumes. Like, she's still talking smack. I was like, what? I'm sure she left a lovely message. This is my favorite photo of the week. Beauty always wins at the end of the day. Not they got that comment real fast. We're bad for playing in Jade's face last episode. I think in reality, like thinking about all of this, like if we just put things together, she didn't do a good job this week. 1, 2, everybody was tired of her in their own way. Like they're okay with her. She can deal with her, but a lot of bullshit did happen last week that was then deflected. And even the OV stuff is like, girl, you're always into it with everybody else. You're talking about everybody else being a mess. Even in Untucked, the girls were dragging her like, oh, she's a problem. These three, listen, Bernie, Hannah, and Jay can have their own show. Thank you, Keeps. I've been practicing Chun-Li for this entire week. I've been practicing hard with her because I've been trying to get really good with the Chun. But no, this shit was so funny. They got back here. They were talking about, of course, the queens and the challenge and all that kind of stuff. They did bring Verushka into the conversation, and it was like, she's always so messy and she's always into everybody's business and all that kind of stuff, girl. Like, you need to get that shit together. It's getting very annoying. And she wants to throw her hand and act like she didn't do nothing. Mind you, Hannah saw that bullshit last week. You already know that Bernie clocked all that shit. And then Jay just caught back up. She already knew what was happening here. It was very much that. They were so funny, but then when they played the entire scene, which to me, I'm like, Jade, the way you were able to laugh at this moment, it should not be an issue furthermore. It really shouldn't. Because Hannah did you so well. Sat there and blinked, bitch, while Bernie was doing captivating cat and walking around. That was hilarious. The first 15 minutes, and I'm glad they gave them a lot of time. The first couple minutes, I was howling. Like, they're so funny. And this was the camera time I missed from Bernie, which is why I say, as a fan of the show, give Bernie some camera time. She's good TV. Once we're all back into this room, attitudes, feelings, a lot is different here today. What I saw was some fake shit. Okay, especially how they exited after this full moment. Like, you need to think about this, y'all. For those of you who watch Untucked, please remind yourselves how she left with how she's acting in the back room here in this moment with this full Ovi, I don't really hate you. That's not really it. Like, we're really like we fight, we bicker. We're really siblings. Da, da, da. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. You gave up. You literally told everybody, well, I'm going home. Home. Yep, it's me today. Da, da, da. Well, it's a wrap. You put on that defeatist attitude and you led it with it. And then you tried to do your last little shots of, okay, don't take me seriously. It's not that big of a deal. Don't take it, da, 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 right before you walk out and say everybody's got ugly clothes. That may be just how you operate. That just may be how you act. I didn't care about this. I did not care about this shit at all. I wanted to go back to laughing. I wanted to go back to the key cackles. It's like, girl, I just don't find this genuine. Not a fucking flip do I find. I don't see it. And maybe you do. I think it's all show with her. I'm like, oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe that shit. Matilda got a message from their mother and their cousins, and it was a really beautiful moment because Matilda didn't know that their mom already knew that they did drag. It sort of clocked them when they were going to the show, and I thought it was really sweet how some of the girls came to, give her that warmth and feeling because it was a surprise for her. I thought that was a really nice moment for Matilda, and that we got to see a little bit about her. So I was like, yay, that was sweet. I am not going to talk about this for too long. If you saw my reaction, I got very emotional. I had to mute the TV because I couldn't hear the things that Dee Dee was saying. A lot of stuff that Dee Dee said are things that I have dealt with and things that I have done. With the attempts that were made that were not successful, thank God. Okay. So when Dee Dee is having this conversation about her breakdown that happened last year, I cannot say what the word is exactly. For those of you who watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. I myself have gone through a very three times, as a matter of fact, of attempts of that happening in different portions of my life where I completely broke down and couldn't handle things. And I have learned to find ways to cope with mechanisms to that kind of stuff. So I understand you, Dee Dee, completely. But for me, and I'm thankful that they had a trigger warning at the beginning of this episode because yes, it was needed for me. Oh, it was needed. She said something that I had done before, and I was like, nope. I was like, nope. Yeah, we have moved past that point. I'm not going back into those dark thoughts again. I have got to get away from this. I send her nothing but wellness and love, mentally speaking, physically and mentally speaking. She started talking about her age and not being where she's at in life. Whoa, girl. I was like, stop it. Like, stop driving it. Stop driving these things then, because that's how you get caught up. And you listen to people who think or who say things that you're insecure about, and they're trying to pick away at you because they want you to take away yourself from the equation. And then those are the people that come out and go, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. I feel so bad when they were the ones driving that bus and trying to get you to just hit the gas a little bit more. Like, you got to be careful with folks that you have in your life, because some people say that they're your besties and that they can't give a fuck about you, but they're really the ones that are driving you to that point. And also you yourself digging that hole deeper, allowing that pool to fill till you can't swim no more. So to anybody that knows what I'm talking about right now, when it comes to that subject, as a survivor, as somebody who has found ways to cope a lot better, there is resources, there is help for this. You are not alone. You are never going to be alone. I have moments like that sometimes, even through my days this week, when I had to go to this vet and deal with all those bills. And I'm looking at my channel like, why is YouTube playing with me like that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. And I have found ways to cope with those things and get through those moments in my life so I can continue trying my best the next day and continue on again. There are resources for that. You do not need money for therapy. Whoever told you that, honey, listen, I don't know where you're from. And let me stop saying that. I don't know where you're from. There are, in certain cities, in certain states, there are resources that are available for your consumption that are for free, especially with mental health. And you being also in the community of the LGBTQIA plus, you need to start doing your research, babies. Start looking it up. You also can find it even if you're outside that community now. There are ways to research and involve yourself in these things. Don't give up. Okay? Please. Like it is literally what Didi's this pain, I know very well. I'm an emotional person. I'm a very emotional being. I am sensitive at heart. I don't like it when people correct me. I don't like it when people try to tell me what to do when they don't know best for me. And the correction part, especially when I'm not intentionally trying to do, it's also tone and all that reference too. I'm one of those kind of people, right? Because that was my whole life of dealing with you're wrong, 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 you're wrong. And that can really fuck with somebody. So then you live your whole life of, am I doing this well? Am I doing this great? Am I doing this right? What do people think of me? And you're told that what people's thoughts of you are the most important. I grew up like that, and it was really difficult getting out of the headspace like that. I still think about what people think of me when someone gets in this comment section and they take something that I said and they misconstrue it, or they try to put my panel members or other people I have as guests up here and go, well, I like you, Matty, but that hurts every time. It stings every time. Oh, it's like a dagger to my heart. It breaks my heart every time because it lets me feel like, oh, I couldn't reach them and they don't like me. And they are expressing it in this long, detailed messages about why another person is better than me and I'll never be that. And it like still touches down with me. I have to find myself always getting out of that headspace. Like, Matt, it's not it. Don't think that. Let it go. Let it go. But that's from my own conditioning growing up of how I feel when someone comes at me that way. So like therapy, that girl. Okay, that girl. Getting you a supportive friend group that actually understands and respects your boundaries, the one. And also accepting that you can be wrong in moments in time, and also that you can be right, and you may not be in a room where you can be right, but you're still right. Like, I'm telling you. So yeah, honestly, my love to Didi. I send her nothing but my best, my love. It's a very heartbreaking moment here. To wrap this up too, and to get back to Verushka here, because I know she likes to be the star of the show. You had a conversation about why you got into drag and how you were in a really deep depression at one point in time and how drag saved your life. I swear to God, where was this the whole season? On her way out the door, she has a really deep moment. And I'm like, what? Like, what? Where? Why? Huh? This would have made you way more likable, girl. Like, you did. That's why I feel she played a whole role this season. She just played a character. And she was like, I'm going to come in here and get the most screen time. I was shocked. I was like, what? This is deep. Oh, that's relatable. Where was this? Why now? Were you going to tell us later? Was that your game plan? It would definitely add more to the equation of you as a person, so we wouldn't all think you're dick butter. So, like, yeah. Oh, no. Good luck to Verushka. I don't know what's going on. I don't care either. But good luck to you. God bless you. Whatever you're doing. As long as it's healthy and, you know, not gonna hurt anybody. Yeah, good luck to you. I won't be following, but good luck to you. Go in, sister. Have a good day. Eat some cereal. Yeah. Drag Race Philippines. That's a wrap for season 2, episode 4. Rant and review over Untucked in this episode. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you did. If you didn't, why? But I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Can you do me a favor? Like a huge one? Thumbs up button, please. Hit that thumbs up button. Like this sucker. Dislike it if you're ugly. Vershka says. And definitely subscribe if you're new here. I've noticed a lot of new subscribers on the channel. So YouTube's not reflecting that in the numbers. But I appreciate all my new subscribers here. I cover a lot of different Drag Race seasons, different franchises, as well as other shows that are not Drag Race related coming up that are queer television, i.e. Chucky Season 3. So please tune in for those shows, as well as other edited videos of my life as a piece of cake. Mamu-chan, the best cat in the entire universe. My heart over there. All of that stuff. Please do. It's really important for the channel that you also get in this comment section as well. I'm not trying to control the comments, but I don't need to be insulted with you making a point. Please, like, come on now. It's like, that's really hard to see and watch and look at and be like, wow, this person fucking hates me. So just get in that comment section and talk about this episode that happened, please. If you want to drop a tip in my jar, it's super appreciated. Very helpful. It's PayPal.me for /MattyRants. Cash App $MattyRants. Venmo, Matty-Rants. All right. That is it for me. It is almost 8 o'clock in the evening over here, which means it's time to go. An almost 3-hour episode of me talking about this show that I love so much. If that's too long for you, poot! I don't care. This is a rant and review. Do me a favor. Once again, hit that like button. I will see you tomorrow afternoon for the Drag Race Mexico and Drag Race France rant and review over those most recent episodes. Well, probably not the most recent for France, a week behind, but yes. And then remember, Saturday for Drag Race Down Under, it'll be a morning review in the morning because I have a busy day Saturday. So please join me that Saturday morning. Join me Friday afternoon for those reviews. Check Patreon for those reactions. I love y'all down. Take care of yourselves. Give yourselves a big hug from me. Love you down. I'll see you for the next one. Bye. Nope, didn't work. Okay, bye. Bye, everybody.
Listen. Yeah.